football is usually etched in its interstate rivalries. But every now and then, there's rivalries that arise on their own. And those seem to have a little bit more umph. Definitely more venom. And here's a little bit more pizzazz as we bring you to the raucous Autzen Stadium for the Washington Huskies and the Oregon Ducks.
Autzen Stadium, that is a special spot, ranking right up there with Husky Stadium, is maybe the nicest in all of the Pac-10, and it is renovated and improved. And all of a sudden,
up on a palace. They live in a palace in a cathedral on the top of the hill, and Mike Bellotti and the Ducks have been working their way onto their land in the last few years. This gets to Northwest supremacy.
Well, it goes back to the Pac-10 voting on the sanctions against the Huskies, and of course, who voted in that pile was the University of Oregon Ducks. So
all right,
it goes way back.
Does it go back further when the Washington Huskies voted for Cal to go a Rose Bowl?
It goes back to 1949.
Somewhere along the way.
Since 1995, they're the two winningest clubs, Oregon and Washington. And John Anderson,
and the Huskies are starting, David, with a different safety. Owen Biddle is getting the start this afternoon.
As James Sims does not make the trip. Opening possession, a throw with nice blocking out in front. Parker's got some room. Out to the 50. Biddle finally able to bring him down at the 42-yard. It's a reverse. Keenan Howery, and he's looking to throw. Man open, Parker. What's the ruling? Complete pass ball.
Has not rushed for 100 yards.
He has struggled a bit. They leave him with safe throws. Here's another one, a screen play to Whitehead. He gets to the 10, and inside the 10-yard line, finally brought down by the tight end, split off the line. Huskies will rush 3 to the end zone. Parker, touchdown, Oregon. Sammy Parker in the end zone for the 7th time this season. And the Oregon Ducks get first blood at 47% of their third downs. They need to get to the 21. They will not. Last year.
Yeah, he's a horse. There's no doubt about that.
McLaughlin into punt after a great week last week. It's a big punt. Oh my, it lands at the 13-yard line, went 85 yards in the air, and falls dead at the 3-yard line. They'll put it down at the 2. Derek McLaughlin has just punted the ball. Doing quick math, 80 yards. Backs up on his own end zone. Whitehead in at running back again. Ontario Smith not expected to play. Fife over the middle, complete. And it's Reister again, their tight end splitting the seam. They'll option. Whitehead on the toss. And out to the 40-yard line. Check it, it's Ryan Shaw. Fights the throw, looking big, double coverage. Touchdown, Oregon! 98-yard drive for the Oregon Ducks. And the Autzen Stadium crowd is loving it. A 14-0 lead for Oregon as they take the opening 2 drives, and Jason Fife is leading the way. The Duck fans are quacking loud right now as the 23rd ranked Oregon Ducks lead the Washington Huskies 14-0 with some big-time statement plays.
Well, sometimes you just got to, when you need to regroup, you got to go to your #1 guy, and that's why he's wearing that on his jersey. Find him and get it going, especially against this Oregon
the rest
deep.
of the day is going to be rain. Draw play. Alexis very deep in the backfield and never gets anywhere. Blitz coming up the middle. Madavi gets Fife. 3 and out with a 3 and out. Blitz coming. Fife in trouble and just suffocated behind the line of scrimmage. Washington and Oregon, a rivalry it's tough to parallel anywhere on the West Coast. Williams in the slot. They'll go to him. Reggie at the 10. 6 for the Dogs. 10 records. As today he is thrown for 127 yards. And he is just now 9 yards away from Ryan Leaf's single season passing record. He's done such an outstanding job of pitting teams inside the 20 the last 2 weeks. Another bad snap though. Able to get this punt off. Howery going to get it. And it goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Derek McLaughlin with a bounce back that just has got to make any fan in the world smile. Oregon Ducks find themselves pinned at the 2-yard line for the second time today. Looking big right out of the chute. Derek Johnson on the coverage. Who's got the football? Derek Johnson with his 3rd interception in 2 weeks. Ware goes out on the pass. It goes to Frederick, complete. And Cody Pickett has set the Pac-10 record for single-season passing yards with a 1st down reception to Charles Frederick. Cody pump fakes for Frederick, intercepted in the end zone.
They're going to give it out to about the 1-yard line.
And that's the trash-talking Keith Lewis.
Well, not Cody Pickett.
Fife with a flip to Howry, deep behind the line, and a superb tackle coming in is Owen Biddle.
I tell you, Owen Biddle.
We're tied at 14 at halftime at Autzen Stadium, 2 Northwest rivals. And you can begin to get a feel that this one is going to be awfully special, at least
second
high
half
with tension.
I have a feeling this one might be a game that this little kid talks about being at. This has got a feel of something that's going to go all 60 minutes. Reggie Williams again, incomplete, and going right. Reggie doubled this time, so Cody looks elsewhere to Pat Reddick. And it's complete, and Reddick has got himself number 11 right there. That is their backup quarterback, Kellen Clemens. And Jason Fife does not have a helmet on. Redshirt freshman from Burns, Oregon. And the crowd cheers him as he comes out.
Well, he's a local boy, and from the east of the mountains, and certainly the Oregon fans are appreciative that he's in the ball game.
He was the number 3 prep quarterback in the country, very highly recruited. He'll throws a nice arm, but Derek Johnson's got his 2nd interception of the day. Johnson goes out of bounds at the 15-yard. Option, Pickett, toss to Alexis, 6 for the Dogs in the lead at Autzen Stadium. Well, here's Jared Siegel. He is a Lou Groza semifinalist. He hit 15 straight until Washington State, where he missed. This one is about 39 yards, and it's no good. After hitting 15 straight, the sophomore misses his 2nd in as many weeks.
But if you're going to try and throw in between the safeties all day, yes.
Maybe the fact that Derek McLaughlin is just pounding the ball today. Fumble, ball loose. Picked up by the Washington Huskies, Kevin Ware. Kevin Ware in motion. Blitz comes up the middle. Reddick at the 1. Did he get the call? 6 for the Dogs. 6 for the Dogs. They're up by 13 in Autzen Stadium. Just past Mario Bailey for the University of Washington. Career receiving yards, 2,088 on his career. And I'll tell you what, that's amazing because he's just a sophomore. The 48,
well, when you're
Jason Fife at quarterback. They've got to get to the 46.
Going for a hard count.
Now he audibles.
Going for a hard count.
Huskies holding the ground. And Huskies don't bite.
Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to do that.
And pass the ball 34 times. They'll throw here. Reggie Williams with the completion and the 1st down. And for Reggie Williams, that is his 12th reception in the game. That is a career high. Reggie Williams isolated out on the wing. He runs a slant. He's wide open. Reggie Williams outrunning the defense again. 6 for the Dogs. Welcome to Reggie's world. As though a fire alarm went off in Autzen Stadium moments ago when Reggie Williams hit the end zone. The place has emptied out, and the only remaining smiling wet folk are the diehards and the Husky faithful. Back from what was a pretty low mark. Fife in trouble again, throws it away.
Grounding for the end zone.
And Fife, who's just 10 of 24 today, in pressure, under pressure, overwhelmed again, throws it away again. And they're walking out of Autzen Stadium, and they are very shell-shocked because their Oregon Ducks have suddenly lost 4 or 5, and Rick Neuheisel on the other end said when they come out of the abyss they were in. Quick hitter, who else? Reggie Williams, still on his feet. Reggie's going to the house again. People don't have careers like the day Reggie Williams is having today.
Oh my gosh. How about Cody Pickett?
Reggie Williams have rolled off 42 unanswered points against the Oregon Ducks, and number one is coming to a house near you. Trek down to Eugene, Oregon. The Husky faithful always traveling well. Look at the frown back there. Look at that guy right there. He is not a happy guy at all. There's no smiles on that man at all. He's wondering what happened to his Ducks, who have allowed 42 unanswered points.
He looked like Mike Homer.
Stadium. He had never,
in November, that's great.
In November, this is the first time Mike Bellotti has ever lost at Autzen Stadium. The Washington Huskies have done some whooping.
0-0-0.
Rain soaked, but look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Empty, empty. It's a wet day. I don't blame people. But there's sections that don't have anybody on it.
Win.
On behalf of Sonny Sixkiller, to Carl Malone and John Bradford in the truck, particularly for John on my behalf, carrying me every week as the true freshman on this broadcast, and to the man who's a senior with all the experience in the world, Sonny Sixkiller, he had to carry the true freshman. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. It was a pleasure to work with you, my friend. On behalf of all of them, the Huskies with an enormous win at Autzen Stadium, 42-14. I'm David Locke saying have a good night and be safe.